NXT. NXT was explosive last night. Incredible. Top to bottom. It came from Full Sail, obviously, in Orlando, Florida, as always, January 15th of 2020. Let me tell you what happened last night. So, it started off very sad, obviously, with the news of the passing of Rocky Johnson, The Rock's father passed away. It was a 10-bell count, celebrating his life. Rocky Johnson was someone that was one of the pioneers, not for wrestlers, not just all wrestlers, but African-American wrestlers all around the world. Pioneer for all the black wrestlers of the world, and just led that ship. From Rocky Johnson to Ron Simmons to Booker T, The Rock himself, Mark Henry, to even today with Cedric Alexander, Truth, Samson Benjamin, and the list goes on. Kofi Kingston, New Day, he just led that ship for today and beyond. So respect to Rocky Johnson, rest in paradise. The show starts with Keith Lee, the Keith Lee, coming out and promising that he's going to end the Undisputed Era, and he gonna get that strap. He gonna get that NXT North American title from Roger Strong after winning a Fatal 4-Way just last week in a Fatal 4-Way against Damian Priest. The other dude, I don't remember his name, and someone else, man. I know Damian Priest was in that match. This match is scheduled for Worlds Collide, which is in 2 weeks, I believe. The same weekend as the Royal Rumble. It's gonna be Keith Lee, and Roger Strong for the North American title. And I'm leaning towards Keith Lee, man. I love Keith Lee, man. Just his prowess, his physique, for him to move the way he does is just incredible, man. And for him to be his size, just incredible. Undisputed Era comes out and just attacks Keith Lee, injuring him in the process. Then Tommaso Ciampa comes out and helps Keith Lee, and the Era, they just scramble and smile, and just smiles in what they just did. After this, it was the first match of the night, the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Pete Dunne and Matt Riddle went up against Webster and Mark Andrews. Incredible match. Obviously, Pete Dunne and Matt Riddle won this match. NXT is just filled with just amazing talent, man. Whether it's in NXT America, NXT in UK, just top to bottom. Not only just the men, but the women as well. And we're gonna get into the women later on. So like I said, Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne wins this match, and they'll move on in the semifinals of the Tag Team Classic against Imperium. After this, Tommaso Ciampa comes back out and calls out Undisputed Era for injuring Keith Lee, and said he's going to get Goldie back. Now, Tommaso Ciampa refers to the NXT Championship as Goldie, like his baby, you know what I'm saying? Because he was champion at one point until injury forced him to relinquish. Ultimately, Adam Cole got it from, defeating Johnny Gargano. And as Ciampa was saying this, the Era comes back out and starts beating him down. Then all of a sudden, Johnny Gargano himself comes out and saves him. Is this going to be a DIY return? DIY, one of the best teams in NXT history. Now we know the history between Ciampa and Gargano. Ciampa turns on him, and they had one of the greatest matches in NXT history against each other. Is it going to be, a reunion? Is it going to be a reunion? We shall see. After this, it was another match in the quarterfinals of the Dusty Rhodes Classic, Tag Team Classic, as Kushida and Alex Shelley went up against the grizzled young veterans of Zach Gibson and James Drake. Alex Shelley made his NXT debut here tonight. Or actually in a live event, but actually on TV he made his debut. Alex Shelley was one of my favorites in TNA. In TNA with Chris Sabin when Motor City Machine Guns. One of my personal favorite tag teams just ever in wrestling, whether it's WWE, TNA, just ever. I love the Motor City Machine Guns. Unfortunately, James Drake and Zach Gibson wins this match. And they will move forward to face the undisputed era of Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly in the semifinals at the Dusty Rhodes Classic. After this match, it was a triple threat match between Leo Rush, Tyler Breeze, and Isaiah Swerve Scott. Once again, the NXT roster just filled with just talent, whether it's in the cruiserweight division, the mid card, or just in the heavyweights, in the world title picture. It's just talent after talent after talent after talent, and this showed it off, man. All three guys just killed it out there. Great match, and the winner of this match will move forward in a fatal 4-way to face Angel Garza for the Cruiserweight title because he's the current champ. He beat Leo Rush. And the winner of this match will go on in a fatal 4-way for the title at Worlds Collide, which is a week away, which is the weekend of the Royal Rumble. And Scott wins this match, surprisingly. Isaiah just came on the scene. He just came on the scene. And we don't really know much about this guy, but he beat Leo Rush, former Cruiserweight champion. He beat Tyler Breeze. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, and we'll see what he does later on in the match, in the Fatal 4-Way. In the main event, it was a #1 contender, NXT Women's Battle Royal. Every single woman in NXT and some new signings as well was in this match to see who would be the next contender to Rhea Ripley's NXT Women's title. Amazing match, just to show you that NXT is just more than just a developmental. Everybody in this match, every woman in this match showcased their skills, showcased their moveset, and just amazing. Bianca Belair wins this match, and I'm just happy for Bianca, man. She deserves it. She's been in NXT for a minute and never had an opportunity. Well, she had a few opportunities at the title, but she was unsuccessful. But I'm just happy for Bianca, man. She wins this match, and she's gonna face Rhea Ripley. She's gonna face Rhea Ripley soon for the championship. I'm excited. Another great episode of NXT. Just another episode of NXT. Just amazing from top to bottom. The storylines is just crazy. And I'm going to say Undisputed. Undisputed Era is going to win this Tag Team Classic, man. They've been in every single Tag Team Classic, and they lost every single one. So I'm going to give it to them, man. They all the champions. Cole the champion. Strong as the champion. Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, they're the champions, tag team champions right now. Just Undisputed Era is just running NXT right now, man. They running NXT, and I'm gonna give it to them. I'm gonna give it to them. And this is NXT from Fruit Cell University, January 15th, 2020. Rest in peace, Rocky Johnson. pioneer for all black wrestlers, not just in WWE, but entire world. And till my next video. Yes, sir.